Frilled Shark by Jersey and Fabiana. So the scientific name is, bear with me, Chlamydos elaches anguineus. The common name is frilled shark, and the phylum classification is Chordata. So lifestyle. Frilled sharks like to eat fish, squid, octopus, and smaller sharks. Predators. Frilled sharks are mysterious creatures, so we aren't quite sure what threatens them in the wild. However, it's possible that they're preyed on by bigger shark species. Some captured ones have bite marks on their tails that suggest predation. Reproduce. Frilled sharks are bear with me again, ovoviviparous. Well, that's probably not right. This means that they develop eggs, but they don't lay them in a nest. Instead, the eggs are nurtured and hatched inside of the mother's body, and the live young are independent from the moment that they're born. How were they discovered? They've existed for millions of years, but they're also rare. Then we didn't really discover them or have footage of them until 2004. The frilled sharks were discovered sometime between 1879 and 1881 when a German scientist Ludwig Doderlein visited Japan. They didn't have a name or species classification at the time, so the scientists just detailed their appearance in a manuscript and took a couple of specimens overseas for viewing. Unfortunately, the manuscript was lost. Then an American scientist, Samuel Garman, took a trip to Japan and found his own frilled sharks in 1884. The American scientist published his findings first, so he's often the one credited with discovering and naming the frilled shark. However, we shouldn't forget the German scientist who technically got there before anyone else.
Some questions that still need to be researched is the number of frilled sharks that exist. Humans rarely come in contact with frilled sharks due to them living in the deep sea. The only times they have come in contact with them is through fishermen who target other species. And since they are occasionally caught by fishermen, they are considered to be near threatened with extinction, even though there's no known fact of how many of these sharks exist. Some fun facts include that the skeleton of the frilled shark is low in calcium, and this is due to the low nutrients that are in the deep sea. And scientists believe it wiggles through the water like an eel. This is due to its shape and how it's formed. The females are larger than the males. The females average from 4.4 to 4.9 feet, while the males range from 4.3 to 4.6 feet, but share a reach and 6.4 feet in length. And it was first seen in its natural habitat in 2004. Our meme is "It's not a phase, Mom," acting as if the frilled shark is a sad or dark phase of its life. But yeah, and here's our bibliography.